I think once we decide that we're going to start something, go for it. So, how do you get started? There are so many different things out there that can help you on the journey. But what I have found to be the biggest deterrent is that once you get started, you don't have a way to find that connection that I mentioned in the previous video. And if you haven't watched that, go back there right now. It'll be linked in the bottom, so you can see kind of where to start. So how can I help you with that? First of all, you're going to need to figure out, where do you start? And how you figure that out is to first say, what do I want to bring to my space, whatever that space looks like? What do I want to bring? If you're a photographer, if you're an artist, if you're a writer, if you're a singer, the venue that you choose needs to be one that makes the best impact for you, at least to start. That can change, okay? Don't get so bogged down with the details of having the best plan to start out that you never start. You have to start somewhere, and you're never going to be cemented into that place. It's going to be a place where you grow. So here's my suggestion to you. Where I currently am is a place where I would suggest to you to start. I'm not promoting this place over any other place, which probably will anger people, because I think we are in a world where loyalty and marketing and branding and all of that, and like connections and, making sure you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, is so much of a pressure on us that we feel tied into that and suffocated. And here's the thing. I love where I currently am, and I have no problem promoting it. But I also have no problem promoting other places. That's what DreemPort's all about. We like cross-platform marketing. We like connecting with the individual and sharing the benefits of each platform, and not feeling any kind of disloyalty to where we love for doing that. We like hearing, why do you like this place? Do you think that would be good for so-and-so? Share about that without feeling any kind of fear of retribution, really. So believe me, I love where I'm at. I'm about to tell you where I'm at, but don't feel like that's necessarily the place that you have to be. I'm going to give you a bunch of places that I know of, that are blogs or places to share your content. YouTube, obviously, Twitter, Instagram, those are the big ones, right? Facebook, they're huge. You've already known about them. And then there are other places that you maybe have not heard of, like medium.com, PublishOX, Vocal, Steemit is where I originally came from, which is why my name is Dream Steam. Then that huge split happened, and I left Steemit to come to where I am now, which is Hive. Hive basically is the same heart and soul of Steemit. After it split, the people who were the community and the devs who poured their heart into Hive split off from the fracture that happened and the abuse that happened in Steemit, and started a new place. So because I love underdogs and because I love a good underdog story, Hive is a great place for my heart. Are there problems with it? Absolutely. But you will be hard pressed to find a place where there's not going to be some problems. So don't go in expecting that it's going to be perfect. Go in expecting that it's going to be just like a microcosm of the world, and that you need to know the safe neighborhoods and the dangerous neighborhoods and the people to stay away from and the people to cling to. So just go in understanding that, and you'll be a little bit better on the start. I can tell you ways on the Hive platform, where you will actually thrive. But first, you have to tell me where it is that you want to thrive, what you want to share. You also need to know you're not going to be making big bucks when you first come. However, I can give you tips on how to get a little bucks to start yourself going. And then also, you really need a tribe. No matter where you go, you need a tribe. And here's the beautiful thing. DreemPort will be that tribe. Do we have to be your tribe forever? We'd love to be. But do we have to be? No. You are never locked in to DreemPort. We make it so that we earn that trust from you. We earn that loyalty that you do have to us. We do that because we pour into you. We hope that you will stay, but we don't make it so that you feel like you have to. So, what to do next? You can come into the DreemPort Discord channel and you can just introduce yourself and say, hey, here's what I'm doing. Here's what I would love to do in the future. How do I get there? And which place do you guys suggest that I go? I'll tell you, most people are on Hive, and most people are going to suggest that you start on Hive. And I will also tell you that since they are from Hive, you will probably get the most upvotes and comments from Hivers because that's where the majority are. If you don't care about that and you just still want to be a part of something and start someplace, do that. And wherever you blog or create content, then you're going to drop it onto DreemPort.com. And I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to connect with us, how you're going to add your email address and get all of the updates and notifications and see all the tutorials on how to do that. It is very simple. It is very simple. But I'm going to hold your hand through that. And then you're just going to start. This week, write something, create something, come into the Discord, share it with us. We'll help you edit it and make it better if you need that. And then put it on DreemPort.com and wait for dreamers to come visit you the next day. It's just a start, but it'll be a start where you have friends that have gone through it before you and that are willing to sit there and help you through it, encourage you, and make you feel like you're not alone. And it's the start that's important. Where you take it from there is all up to you. If you decide to move on, that's your choice. But start with us and you'll have a really good foundation to take off and soar. That's it for today. So at the end of every video, I always want to take a moment to redirect you. DreemPort.com is where our site is, and it is the first place that you should go to get all the information that you need about challenges, about featured posts, about how you can be a featured post, about how you get that connection and start your journey off the right way with a solid foundation, realistic expectations, and we want to be that first place for you to go. So please go to DreemPort.com and make sure that you join our mailing list and you register. It is so simple. There's tutorials there to walk you through. And if you need any help additionally, please go to the Discord channel and come find us because we are there to help.